Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee on this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous day. It's going to be a wonderful walk, I'm sure. It doesn't look quite as windy as yesterday. It was pretty windy yesterday. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I will admit I'm almost done with my first cup. If I talk too much, I might end up going and get my second cup while I'm in the middle of talking to you. I had a pretty good day yesterday. I'm not sleeping great. I have been lately, sleeping for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then waking up for 3 hours in the middle of the night. And I don't know, maybe I should get up. I was thinking I should get up, make myself a cup of, chamomile tea or something like that. But I don't. I just lay in bed and get kind of bored. So, and that happened again last night. But yesterday was pretty good. I did a few things. I read a book. I listened to a book. It was really a novella. After Aura went up last night, I listened to a novella of a book that I've already read before that I knew I would like. And I knit for 3 hours. That is 3 hours of knitting right there. 3 hours. I don't know how many stitches I have. I probably have 500 stitches now, is my guess. But I did that much. I have quite a bit to go, I think, though. I mean, this is only like from the bottom of the neck to here. It's only like 14 inches, or 14 inches. And I think I'm going to want 20 at least. Hold on. Got my handy dandy. So the neck goes from here. And I'm going to want it to go at least here. 28. 28. So, obviously that's not very accurate. But, nonetheless. So, what do I have here? I have... And it's obviously going to work better. Oh. I have 15. 16. 16. Oh, good. So I have about 12 inches to go. But I'm more than halfway. Well, I'm not, because of course it's growing. I got to find my try-on tubes that Megan gave me. And see, but I want this. This is a turtleneck. Right now it's only coming to my elbow. Well, it's kind of coming to my elbow. So maybe I don't need a whole 12 more inches. Let's see. I'm going to try it on before I get too far. So I listened to a book. I read a book. I knit. And my arm feels okay. And I knit for 3 hours. In the olden days, I used to get further in 3 hours. Well, it's a lot of stitches. It's a lot of stitches. Anyway. And I did a little work on this picture. I'm finding that I'm not enjoying it nearly as much as I thought I would. This is the picture. This is the card of the south of England. New Coastal by Diva Evans. And I thought, oh, let me copy that and see, get myself going. And so I've started it. You can see that I've started it. But this is not ink and wash. This is just pencil or, I think it's pencil. Colored pencil or watercolor pencil, but pencil. And mine is ink and wash. But I've discovered that I prefer... when I'm using an inspiration picture, I prefer it to be a photograph as I'm doing this, because this is already super interpretation of another artist. Listen to me like I'm an artist. So obviously, you know, because it's a bit of a primitive, simple concept. Well, I don't know how to describe it without making it sound, you know, not as lovely as it is. But anyway, so as I was doing it, I was enjoying it, but thinking, you know, I've done things I enjoyed more. So I don't know if I'm going to go any further with that picture. I do love the little buildings. I do love the little buildings. And I have some pictures that, you know, anyway, I worked on my picture a little bit yesterday. And, yeah, had some thoughts about it. And I'm not sure I'm going to continue with that. But that's what I did yesterday. It was a beautiful day. We had a very nice walk. There weren't very many people at the park, and I was surprised at that because it was Good Friday, so I thought people would be off. Schools have been out all week. But, yeah, so today is Saturday, and it's starting to look green out my window now. The bushes and things in the back are all green. The trees are starting to bud. Our peach tree is getting pink, so we're going to have peach blossoms very soon. Oh, we were so sad. Our local beekeeper, there was a guy who had 9 hives along, you know, our route to the park. 9 hives, and they're gone. So I don't know. Dennis got quite a few apples, you know, from his trees last year. They were very well pollinated, but our local bees are gone. So I don't know what pollination is going to look like this year. I've had this idea for a few years now, and we haven't implemented it, but to get like a flat of impatiens or other flowers, and put them under the apple trees as the apple blossoms come, to give the pollinators more things to pollinate, to gather pollen from, just to encourage the pollinators. We haven't done it, but I think maybe this year we might want to do that. I need to think carefully what flowers I want to get, because there are flowers that I do want to plant, and I might as well get them early. I'll be very shocked if we have a killing frost this year. Still. But then, you know, I would be shocked. Anyway, I think it's time for us to start cooking up some hummingbird feed. And get our hummingbird feeder up. We'll have to ask Danielle. Danielle, is it time? When do the hummingbirds come back? We could look that up. Anyway, yeah. So it's starting to feel very springy around here. I'm not, you know, I'll be shocked if we get any snow or anything like that. I don't know what the projection is for April. April's coming on Monday. April's coming on Monday. Pretty crazy. Yeah. Baseball season started Thursday. First day of baseball, official baseball season in the United States. The first official game was played in Japan, South Korea, someplace in Asia, between 2 American teams, and it counted towards the regular season. But that was like last week. But Thursday was local, and yesterday was the first day for the Phillies because Thursday was predicted to be rainy, and yesterday was kind of lovely, except it was pretty windy. I have no idea how it went. Or I watched some baseball yesterday. And she's a baseball fan. Been a baseball fan for 81 years. more than 81 years, 84 years. And so she likes baseball. Gives her something to do. All right, I'm rambling. So I got some knitting done. I'm going to really love this Korean, which is the name of the poncho that I'm making, when it's done. This is going to be a staple for me next winter. It's not going to be done till after winter, but it's going to be great. I'm excited, and I'm loving the yarn. The yarn is John Arbin Knit by Numbers DK weight. Anyway, all right, that's it for me. I just wanted to pop in and say hi, and I did a few things yesterday, and I do love these little buildings. So I think I'm going to find some of my pictures that have buildings and maybe do some building drawings. And I really, really do love the ink and wash. So, to be honest, I started this picture with the color. I used my coloring, my crayons, and then I went back. I did the ink last night. I did the color yesterday, or day before yesterday. So, and I really like the way it looks with the ink. So I don't know why I really like it. Why do I hesitate to do it and just try to do something with just watercolor? Very funny. I am still a work in progress. 70 years on. That's all right. I don't feel 70. So there. Meanwhile, I'm going. I will talk to you tomorrow. Please take care of yourselves. Please, please stay safe and stay sane.